commencer maintenant.
$200-day streak! Nice. 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 Alright, today I want to talk a bit about Duolingo. Beep. Yes. Right. So I've been using the app Duolingo for a bit more than 200 days now. Because, I mean, I have a 200-day streak. But since I have enough of those money thingies, I can go to the store and always equip the streak freeze. Yeah. The weekend amulet is completely useless because instead of the weekend amulet that you buy for 2 days, you can just buy the streak freeze twice. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, it does make sense if you don't want to have to open the app on Saturday and Sunday. That's literally the only reason. Anyway, so I'm using those streak freezes a lot, as you were able to see earlier, because one day was missing of that week. You know, sometimes I'm lazy and I forget, or I just don't feel like doing it. Also, I used to play on a serious level, but now I'm just going casual. So I'm only doing one exercise per day. I mean, back in the days, I was really motivated and I really had fun with Duolingo and I did a lot of it. But then, like 2 months ago, they changed it. They completely changed it. So they made an update on the app and they made major changes. One of them was that they got rid of the golden skills thing that I really liked. Because my goal was to get all the skills golden, because that was an achievement once. If we have a look at the achievements now, then there is a hole. There's a fucking... I mean, look at that. There's just... It's just... What? Why is there... It's just missing now. There used to be like one of those where it said get all golden skills in a course. And that was super hard to reach, because how it worked is that you got a golden skill by learning all the words. But in the previous versions, Duolingo kept track of when you learned something, and it randomly threw out words that you learned just to simulate that you forget stuff. And that was actually a really nice system. I mean, it was tough if you wanted to have everything golden, but I was getting so close already. I was already so close to having everything golden. And I spent a lot of time doing that. Like 3 or 4 of the exercises per day I just had to do because overnight a skill was not golden anymore. And then I had to also make progress to get more skills golden or test them out. That's another feature that doesn't exist anymore. So I did a lot of Duolingo and it really kept me motivated because I really wanted to get that last star. But then the update came and it just doesn't exist now anymore. With skills that I didn't have, I can't show you here because I have all the skills already. But if I were to switch to German, then those were all golden ones. They were all fucking golden. All of that was golden. Right, so here, the purple one. I don't have a crown for that yet. Because I need to, do all of them. I need to do all of the 9 challenges. But there used to be a thing where you can just say, okay, I test it out, and then you have 3 lives. I mean, I talked about Duolingo before, and I showed you this. But I can't do this anymore. I can just do the first one. But that... Yeah. She definitely has been very beautiful. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. What they have now is a system of crowns. So if you complete all the challenges in one module, then you get 1 crown and it's blue. And then if you do them again, then it gets green, like here. And then if you do those again, then it gets red, and then, I don't know, maybe at some point it gets golden, but I never did more than red. So, yeah, those are golden. When they came out with this version, In the beginning I was completely frustrated because I was like, no, they took away what I wanted to do, but then I wanted to give it a chance. And I was like, okay, maybe the new system has something to it. Maybe it's also nice. But now, after 2 months, I can tell you that no, it doesn't motivate me nearly as much as the old one did. Because at the old one, you had to continue every day. But here, if I made progress on something like this, I can leave it for weeks lying around like this, it will never disappear. So there's really no point in doing it today, so there's no urgency. So from a gamification perspective, this really doesn't draw me in anymore. It's meh. There you have it, Duolingo. That's why I will probably stop using you. I mean, granted, it's not just that. In the past week, there was also an event that kinda influenced how high my motivation for learning French is. And at the moment, my motivation to learn French is almost as low as my motivation to write on my master thesis. So, yeah, I will probably leave the app and let the 200-day streak disappear. I made the 200 and I wanted to show you, and now that I have the 200, I'm just... If I am to start again, then I'll start from 0. Yep, because that's what I want. I mean, Duolingo is a cool app and it does help you learn vocabulary. And I was already very close to catching up with my brother. The other skills are so easy. I still didn't manage to do one before 8 AM. It's just not me. Yeah, but I mean, they could have kept the get all skills golden thing in here and then, I don't know, have the 4 or 5 crowns be the golden level. But don't remove it if I'm in the progress of getting it done. That's just... We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave Duolingo and maybe we'll come back to it at some point. I mean, it's a nice app still, but not nice enough for me to keep going now. If you know another app that is better than Duolingo, let me know. Right, so what we learned is if you make a game of any kind, if it's a gamified learning something or anything, the goal is important. People want to work towards a goal, and if there is no goal, like if it's just an open world and you can do anything, like for me this is not very satisfying. I want to have a goal that I am working to achieve. And if the goal suddenly disappears, then I'm gonna stop using your app. I mean, why the fuck did you... Yeah, those are just the little things that I like to complain about. Yep. But I mean, there are definitely apps that are doing worse. But yeah, maybe they did it because too many users were getting frustrated. So from the other side, they were getting frustrated because they can never reach that goal. But me, as a crazy user, I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can do this. So maybe that's why they removed it. I mean, maybe it made sense for more users. For me, certainly, it didn't make sense. I got kinda disappointed by the lack of those features. Because I actually quite like this. If you remove the words with the learning curve and that sort of thing. And they also said that the difficulty increases with... Personally, I didn't really feel the difficulty increasing if it gets a higher crown level. Yeah, could be that that's also the thing that works there. And maybe that's why they had to remove the golden thing, because then you can improve on it. I mean, yeah. But it certainly didn't, even after 2 months, I didn't come to a point where I was like, I prefer this version over the old one. I still preferred the old version, so just let it go now. And maybe pick it back up if I really want to learn French. Or any other language, like German. Ha! Maybe I should learn German. I mean, I know that as soon as I lose my streak, I will definitely not use Duolingo anymore, because now I'm just doing it to keep my streak. I want to keep the streak alive. I mean, we've seen it here. At that point where I lost my streak, I wasn't motivated to keep going anymore. So maybe what I need to do is just forget about what has been and concentrate on what will be. Let's pretend I always had pants on. Voila! As good as new. And next week we'll start again with a clean slate. Maybe then I will write on my thesis again. Okay, cool. I mean, it's worth a try, you know. Okay, cool. Make a backup and betray yourself. Like that or something. I don't know. Whatever you feel like doing. I mean, this is just me on a rant about Duolingo and how I'm not gonna use it anymore. But I should write on my thesis. Yes, I should. I mean, today would be another X, let's be honest. But it's already hidden. It's already behind there, so. And then that weekend I'll be in Vienna at the festival, so there would also be 2 X's. So let's keep it hidden and start on Monday again. Right, cool. If you excuse me, I have to perform at an improvised musical, which shall be the next video, so see you then.